Hey yo, football lovers. Good evening to you and welcome to Football Intel. And I'm your host, Dominion Chooks. And of course, it's a fan reaction segment once again. And it's featuring the Carabao Cup, featuring Chelsea FC versus AFC Wimbledon. Stay tuned as we're going to be giving you guys fan reactions after the match. Don't go anywhere. You're feeling good.
Yeah, I'm happy that Chelsea won today.
All right. Thank you. I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on this match today? What do you have to say about the match generally? Because at a point, it was a shocker when those guys had the penalty and they scored. So what were you thinking at that point?
Well, when they started brightly by scoring a goal, we thought that, man, this could be it. Because, you know, there's something unique with EFL, as in the Carabao Cup. Small teams get to beat smaller teams. So somehow...
I don't understand that phrase.
Yeah, small teams get to beat smaller teams.
Who are the small team and who is the smaller team?
So, you know, in the Premier League, we have big teams and we have small teams. And unfortunately, Chelsea has become the small team of the Premier League.
Yeah. Why do you say so?
Well, because Chelsea came 12th position last time. And the season, we've done 3 games and it seems like they might just still end at the second half of the table.
Oof.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, going forward, I want to ask you, what do you have to say about, Enzo came in the second half of this game and obviously he gave Chelsea the match winner. He was the match winner for Chelsea. What are your thoughts on his performance in the match?
Well, nice, but if you also check, I'm not trying to banter Chelsea, okay? But if you also check, how did you go coming, okay? The Wimbledon guys had their errors as a small team, okay? So they couldn't clear their lines. And what then happened? The ball was like a pinball, and all of a sudden, the ball got to Enzo's feet. He touched the ball the first time, and the second time, he sent it to the goalpost. I think it's a normal routine for any player out there. And for a spectacular player like Enzo, no. Enzo is a unique player, okay? Out of the whole the 1 billion that has been spent by Chelsea, I think Enzo deserves his accolades, okay? But you know now, some of those monies you guys threw away, or Chelsea threw away most part of that money, yeah. Unfortunately.
All right, it's okay. Now, I also want to ask you another important question. You know, Chelsea, the team generally is suffering from injuries. They have lots of players that are on injuries. So, do you think that is going to be a major factor for them? And of course, we see that the transfer window is few days away. It's going to close few days away. So, what do you think Chelsea has to do? Do you think they can manage the injuries, or there's need for them to recruit more players?
We just have 2 days, and it's been like Chelsea has been panic buying, okay? In as much as, yes, Chelsea has injury. And one of the major injured player for me, I think, is Reece James. Then secondly, you talk about Nkuku. Nkuku has not been really tested in Chelsea. He just came in and that was it. The injury kept him down. And I think he will be there till November, early November. And but if you check very well, you find out that even with the injuries, I was not expecting Chelsea to play their top 11 today. This is the EFL, okay? And you are playing with Wimbledon, that is in League 2. I'm talking about League 2, not even League 1, then Championship. I'm talking about League 2. League 2, you have clubs like Newport, okay? We're talking about a Chelsea football club of England that is struggling at home with their best 11 to beat a League 2 club. Man, Chelsea can do better. Chelsea can do better.
Okay, now you making the statement Chelsea can do better. What do you think they need to do? Because, you know, I believe Pochettino has been trying to do 1 or 2 things in the club. What do you really think he needs to do to bring Chelsea? Because recently Chelsea, they have been playing good football. But obviously, that good football is not just all about the good football. It's all about the winning that matters. So what do you think Pochettino has to do to make these players reorganize and then to get back to themselves? What do you think Pochettino has to do?
The bulk of the work is on the gaffer, on the coach. Because you cannot tell me that there are no other clubs out there in England that does not have will I say, lower players than what Chelsea has. Okay, so I think the bulk of the game lies on Poche. But if you also look at it critically, you find out that Chelsea might not have any other thing to do at the moment. If I am Chelsea owner right now, I will not spend a dime. I won't spend £1 right now, because this is just about 48 hours to the close up of the window, the transfer window. And look at the news we are hearing that Chelsea is going to get Palmer from Manchester City. Come on, why is Chelsea just throwing out this cash? And we're talking about £45 million for who? For Palmer, because he scored 2 goals recently. A guy that cannot even make the third team of Manchester City. Come on, why would you be spending £45 million on such person when you have players like what's this Nigerian striker? Osimhen. You have somebody like Osimhen. Just imagine Chelsea comes out and says, Napoli, oh yeah, take £150 million for Osimhen. My brother, Osimhen will just jejely carry his bag and go to Chelsea. You're looking out for players that when they come to your club, they start performing. Why will you be spending £45 million? The other time you spend on Cucurella, just be spending money. And now you say Cucurella is not a Chelsea blood that you need to get. Oh, come on, you guys are just wasting money. Chelsea is just wasting money. So at the meantime, I think Chelsea should just calm down. The coach should carry the burden and make sure that he produces results.
Okay, thank you very much. Also, I want to ask you, how far do you think Chelsea can go in this Carabao Cup? How far do you think the club can go?
My brother, I would say maybe quarterfinals. Why do I say that? Because I think they might want to put all... Yes, they don't have Europe to play, okay? And one might be like, okay, they might just concentrate in it. But do they even really have the steam? Unless they will shock us. Unless Chelsea, if they shock us from now till, let's say, by November, then we can say, okay, by January, they might just be the club to contend for such a title. But mind you, everybody's out there, because as back in the days, the EFL, the Carabao Cup, was looking like a normal cup. But right now, everybody wants to win at least one title in a season.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody will go out there to get this cup. to get this cup, yeah.
All right, sir. Yeah. Thank you very, very much. I must really appreciate you for joining us on this channel. Okay, welcome back, football lovers. As you can see, that fan reaction we had. Okay, it was a great win for Chelsea against Wimbledon. And of course, Enzo Fernandez gave Chelsea the win. It was a great win for them. And we look forward to their future games. Okay, at this point, we're going to draw the curtain, football lovers. We have always promised you on Football Intel to give you the best of content. And that's what we are always going to keep trying to do. And don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment on our page. We love you all till we come your way again next time. Bye-bye.